Welcome back, Portal Masters. SCL Matt here with another casual live stream of Skylanders Trap Team today. We started this back, when was that? Was that last week, Monday? Or no, let's see. No, end of last week, I think. We started live streaming, just some casual stuff. It was a test stream to make sure my setup works, which it did. So I'm going to continue doing these streams for a little while and continue leveling up some of the characters that I have neglected over the years. There are a lot of figures, especially here in Skylanders Trap Team, as I've found that I just have not actually been able to play with because I spent so much time playing with the Trap Masters that a lot of the core Skylanders got ignored over the years. So I'm focusing a lot on leveling up the core Skylanders and Skylanders Trap Team, and we'll see how it goes. But along the way, I'm happy to talk with you. Welcome back, Airship, and see what questions you might have for me. I know you guys like me to rank things. I'm not always the best at ranking things because I tend to not pick favorites that much. I've learned that I need to come up with those answers for you guys, but that I will do my best. Let's put it that way. But a lot of times when you ask me, like, you know, what is your favorite musical theme in the game? I just know that I like the music. I don't know which themes or which ones play for different characters or all that different stuff. So, like I said, I'll do my best. But Pop Fizz Figure Focus, it will be coming. Pop Fizz is, of course, from Giants. That was his debut. So I will be getting through all of the original Spyro's Adventures figure first, and then we'll get to the Giants after that, I believe. So I know there's a lot of interest in Pop Fizz, so he'll probably be one of the first ones to go for Giants. But yeah, let's get started here with Trap Team. If you were in my last stream, you'll recall that I found a love of Spotlight here, and I really want to level her up because I didn't know how good she could be. I mean, she's just very basic levels right now, but I know that from what I've seen so far, she can be very powerful.
Time to shine.
But yes, we do have another figure focus coming out yesterday or tomorrow. Wow. What day is today? Today's Monday. We have it coming out tomorrow, which if you are a VIP member, you already know which video that's going to be. But what did you get? What lot did you get? Let me know. Let me know. I'm excited now. You have to post a picture or something, or you can just tell us here. But Skylanders music is like Minecraft music. I mean, yes and no, because like if I hear Skylanders music, I'm gonna know it's Skylanders music. But and like it'll get stuck in my head. But other than that, I don't know. Is anyone else having problems with the stream? I'm getting one message here that says it's kind of laggy, but I haven't noticed anything on my end right now. So if you guys keep seeing that, let me know, and I'll see if I can adjust anything.
Brilliant. Brighter than
Oh,
the sun.
I totally forgot that's a great way to level up characters, is let them open those packages. All right, so let's see. We are, I believe I just finished level 4, working through here again.
Shall we go after this silly yet dangerous blimp and capture that pepper-headed nutjob?
All right, so off to Chef Zeppelin.
Class says she could come along with us on this mission.
Thanks, Airship,
Might as well give
for the
someone else a
confirmation on the
chance to catch old
stream.
Captain Flynn in action.
Yeah, if you're having trouble with it, I mean, I hate to say it, but check your connection. Try refreshing. There's all sorts of things that can happen, but I'm not seeing anything that should say that there's a problem with the
chef's not getting
stream
away
right now.
from us this time. Looks like his Zeppelin's well defended, though.
Also pretty cool, if I'm being totally honest here. Now, Skylander, when I give the signal, you head down to the turret and start.
Skylander, dude, you got me wondering. Is a lot of green? Oof. All right, folks, I want guesses.
That was the signal.
What do you think the Skylander dude picked up?
So what you want to do, say, is shoot trolls, preferably before they can shoot us.
I'm going to focus on shooting these trolls for a minute, but then I'll come back and see what kind of guesses you got.
Nice, keep blasting those grapes.
Oh, missed one. That's not good. All right. Does anyone else hate that controls are not inverted? I'm an inverted guy for sure. I'm not a fan of... If I fail at these tasks, that's exactly why I fail. Is because the controls are not inverted.
Is defended by several main cannons, and I think we just found the first one. Shoot it down.
Got it. Let's go.
I can't remember how many I said were left to go, but anyway, nice shoot.
This way.
Oh, another cannon. Shoot this guy too. Take that cannon. Oh, and here comes the next one. Supernova.
Let's go.
Now that's so tough without your helicopter attacks, are you, trolls? Although those things were pretty cool, but here's another cannon we might want to destroy. Oh, okay, that's got to be the last one, right? No, we've got more to shoot down. Uh-oh, he's got some help this time. This is one thorough decannoning. Now let's just keep the ball rolling here.
Ow, that hurt.
We've almost taken out their defenses.
Final cannon, boom! Now we're done. And, wait. Looks like this trollback wants a piece of the action. Well, I hope he likes getting shot.
I don't like getting shot.
Okay, the Zeppelin's air defenses are all officially exploded. Although,
all right, let's see. Glow in the dark Fright Rider. Ooh, I didn't even think about glow in the dark stuff. I was thinking like along the lines of the green Riptide or something like that. But who? Imaginators? No, I'm not going Robo. I'm going Chompy Mage, right? That's our big green guy from Imaginators. If you got Chompy Mage, congratulations, Skylander, dude. That is a nice find there. And unfortunately, yeah, those
You've got to get back to the
are
academy
expensive.
right away.
Okay, Tessa, but only because you say
Swap
so.
Force figures. Yeah, Swap Force figures will work on Trap Team. Absolutely, Samuel. Any older figures will work on newer games. That's the general rule. So I could use figures from Spyro's Adventure, Giants, Swap Force, or Trap Team in Trap Team here. But for the time being, I'm just working on leveling up the
Make your way to the front of the
Skyland, the
See
Trap
if you
Team
can find an
figures that
entrance into
I
the chef's kitchen.
hadn't leveled up yet, which turns out to be a lot of them. So I got my work cut out for me. Hi, Tree Wrecker.
Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this zone.
See the light.
don't remember what I'm shooting. Oh, I'm shooting
Lighting
those
the way.
bridges. Okay. Okay. If you guys haven't seen this basic attack, just it does nice damage and it has that knockback. And unless you get someone like Chill Bill that has a ranged attack like that, like Spotlight is unstoppable. Oof. All right.
I'll show you
Don't
the
forget
rest.
that experience. I wish experience came to you magically. She didn't have to go hunt it down. All right, let's take out all of these walls. Thanks for stopping in, Skylanders, dude. Video will be up afterwards. You can always check it out. Oh, man. How many have I 100% completed, including accolades and bonus challenges? I can guarantee you, like, from a story perspective, I complete every single game 100%. I'll have to see if I have files on all of them, but I have played them all. I have completed them all. Any like expansion levels. Quick, who are my air trap masters? There we go. Found one.
A storm is coming.
But as far as the accolades and bonus challenges, I haven't made it all the way through all of those, I don't think. But that's something I plan on doing on some of these streams too. Like, I'll get to them. I will definitely explore everything there is to know.
Blowing through.
Do I like Batspin? Unfortunately, she's one of those that I just haven't had a lot of experience with, so I couldn't really tell you. From a design perspective, she seems cool, but I have no idea how she plays. Good afternoon, Portal Master Mom. Laxa Repose, you haven't missed much, just started playing. The biggest thing you missed, I think, is that Skylander Dude was telling us he just made a big purchase, that it would cost a lot of green, and it's a green figure, and it's from Imaginators, and we're guessing he picked up a Chompy Mage, which would be very exciting. But that's the most exciting thing that's happened yet.
Oh yeah.
Good old bounce pads. Come on. Come on. I'm ready. Let's go. Should be like a go button on these. Like, I know they're made for little kids so they don't fall off and they have plenty of time to do it, but you should be able to make it go faster. My favorite game. Well, unless this run through changes my mind, my favorite game is still Spyro's Adventure. It's the best one. It's the original. It's the one I go back and play all the time. But we'll see if that can change, if anything can change my mind during these playthroughs. Reese, my day has been going well. I actually just finished editing the... hey, guess what, guys? I remembered to pick up my traps, so I can get some of these things now.
Chaos.
What are we talking about? Yeah, I just finished editing the next episode of Figure Focus. So that'll be going out to my VIPs today, and it'll be coming out to you guys tomorrow. So you guys can look forward to that coming up soon. My least favorite game, it's definitely one of the Vicarious Visions ones. So either Swap Force or Superchargers. I tend to put Superchargers down there. I mean, I enjoy the vehicles and I enjoy racing and stuff. It just felt the least Skylanders-y, I think. And I think it at least arguably has less content than Swap Force. So. Put a hat on Spotlight.
Illuminating numbers.
I probably don't have a lot of hats in this game file right now. All right, what do we got? Got +2, +2, +7 elemental, +10 elemental. Yeah, because this is a new game file, so I have very, very few hats in here. So sure, I can put a hat on, but it's not going to be anything special. What I need a hat for more speed. Every hat should give you more speed.
A true vision.
All right. But I don't have any trinkets either. Yeah, it's not going to help. All right. There's your hat. Yes, so much stuff to beat in Swap Force. It's ridiculous how big that game is, and I guess Vicarious Visions was trying to prove that they can make a good Skylanders game and do a little bit of everything. Oh, you're gonna get hit because you're slow. Inner circle, go. But I mean, I guess they proved that they could put a bunch of stuff in a game, but I don't know if that made it better. All right. Jump into block puzzle. Generally, I'm pretty good at these puzzles. It's just been a really long time since I've had to do them. I guess we need to go grab some water. Get out of here. Waited to play Swap Force for 8 years? Man. Why were you disappointed? Why are you disappointed in Swap Force? Like, I wouldn't say I was disappointed with the game. It's just not my favorite. I'm a bigger fan of the Toys for Bob versions of Skylanders. I mean, they created it. There's a reason that I think theirs are better. Quest discovered.
Greetings, stranger. If you're looking for good food, you've come to the wrong place. I was sent to this kitchen
I like
of
good
shame
food.
because I burn everything I cook. Sometimes.
You see, I think this explains it.
What's up
Like,
with that?
there's just going to be mixed opinions on Swap Force. Some people tell me it's the best Skylanders game out there, and some people, like me, it's on near the bottom of my
I've
list.
got an awesome recipe for something, but I need Broccoli Guy to really make it
Yes,
sing.
they are very, very long levels, Kitty. That's for sure. That's something that
Plus, I'll make it
I-
worth your while. Promise.
I never understood. People complained that some of the earlier games, the levels were too short. Then in Swap Force, they made them insanely long, which actually, I mean, just to play from beginning to end of the level, in most levels, there are some exceptions, but most levels didn't take that long. You could get it done in 10 minutes or less. But if you wanted to go through and collect everything and explore all the areas, yeah, you could be in a level for 30, 40 minutes, which seems like a really long time compared to the other games. Hey, Mr. Boo. Yes, I am streaming again. Yeah, that's the same feeling I have. Vicarious Visions feel different. They absolutely feel different. But yeah, Broccoli Guy. Okay, so here's the other thing with my traps right now is I have no idea who's in what trap. So when I hit these quests here, okay. we'll check them out quick and see if I do have Broccoli Guy in here, because that could be fun to play some of these quests.
Broccoli guy.
Hey, first try. Okay.
I ordered the broccoli guy.
Just because I want to play through some of these levels again and see what they're like. I don't remember what all the challenges
Now
are.
it's time for Bernie to get back in the game.
And I added just a dash of the chef's.
So yeah, I wasn't sure because I have like 4 life traps here, and like any of them could be Broccoli Guy. I don't know.
And I guess I've burnt another meal here. Eesh. Time to go back to the old cutting board. But it does seem like you're a little bit stronger now. So there's that.
Oh, were these quests like you didn't actually have to do anything?
Look, I won.
For some of
I mean,
them?
I
Was
don't
that
know
the
what
deal?
else to tell you here, but that was pretty good.
Or is it because I've already, I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. What, there's a question here. Oh, the chaos giveaway. So, for those of you who don't know, I have promised you guys I'm giving away a chaos figure. He's actually up here on the shelf behind me. We're giving away this chaos figure when my YouTube channel gets monetized. And I have the 1,000 subscribers I need, but I still need the 4,000 watch hours. And that's 4,000 hours, not 4,000 minutes, not 4,000 views, 4,000 hours of watch time. It's a lot of time, but I know we can get there. When I issued the challenge about a week or was it a week and a half ago, we were right around 1,100. I believe today we are somewhere around like 1,500. So I know that seems like slow progress, but 400, there's a couple things you have to consider. One, 400 watch hours in a week is fantastic. Number two, we're always kind of fighting a losing battle because we need to, every day we lose a few hours because it's a cumulative thing over 12 months. And so it's going to take off the same day last year. It's going to subtract whatever watch hours we had from that day. And then we will add on whatever hours we gained from today, basically. So we're working on it. We're getting there. We're making progress. We're making a lot of progress, but it's just plain and simple going to take a while. The good news is that streams like this, where I stream for many hours, and we have 15 people watching. If everybody here stays for, the full 2 hours, that's 30 hours right there. And it might not seem like a lot compared to the 4,000, but it really is. It helps a lot. Those numbers fly by. All right. I didn't shoot that wall. Why did I not shoot that wall? Can I not shoot that wall yet? Let's go back and see if I can shoot that wall.
Skylanders of the fire.
Because I kind of want it knocked down. Is there another cannon up here? Did I miss that? Now I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing in the game, and I'm losing.
Stronger in this zone.
Okay. Can you hit? No, you can't shoot. Oh, there was the other cannon over here. That's what that was. I didn't use this one. So let's see. Yes, rewatching videos counts. It's just watch hours. Yeah, slow and steady progress. And yeah, so I need like 2,500 more hours, roughly. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. Yeah, get all your alt accounts going. But yeah, rewatching old videos, watching the new videos, watching these streams, everything is gonna count a little bit towards that total. And the more you give videos thumbs up, that tells YouTube, hey, this is content that is worth watching. And that's actually what I figure happened with the most recent figure focus video. It kind of took off compared to the other videos. And I also noticed it has the most thumbs up of any of the videos out there. So we're gonna jump down here and grab this soul gem. I just caught out of the corner of my eye there. So we'll grab that. But it is... It's going to be a long-term job. I'm hoping we can get there within... I mean, I hate to say within the next month. Like, a month sounds like a long time, but if we hit 4,000 hours in a month, I would be thrilled if that's all it takes. But the way things are going, and if you guys ramp up production a little bit, like every video I put out gets a little bit better, and we get a few more views, and we get a few more subscribers, and well, we're definitely starting to do more of these streams. So that's something that we hadn't been doing before. So there is already going to be an increase in watch hours from doing these streams. So we got a lot of good things going for us, and we're headed in the right direction. So I think if you just keep doing what you're doing, keep spreading the word, and getting rid of Chill Bill, we'll all be happy. Because like I want to start doing these giveaways, but yeah, giveaways cost money. Not only for the figures, but for all the shipping. Shipping is getting more and more expensive by the day.
Bulb outshining the rest.
Do I have a job other than YouTube? I mean, yes. I have a number of websites that I run. I have a few podcasts that I do. I've cut back on the podcasting these days so I can focus a little bit more on YouTube. But that is something out there that I do. But yeah, I have a variety of jobs. Most of them are online. So I have the luxury of working from home. Free the chompies.
My job on this ship? I'm responsible for wrangling all these chompies. And guess what happens?
There you go. Follow Airship's advice.
And I sure didn't study at the Royal Cooking Academy to get bit by chompies. Please send over the chompy mage. Then he can free them.
Did I miss the legendary treasure?
Then perhaps
That's
I
unfortunate.
too can finally be free of this drudgery.
My favorite figure, including variants? That's a tough one. That is a tough one for sure. Okay, first of all, let's see if I happen to have a Chompy Mage in any of these traps. It looks like this quest is actually some kind of quest to do something. Why do I have Shield Shredder in like every trap? That's dumb.
Chompy.
I needed Chompy Mage though, didn't I? Not just Chompy. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. You're not gonna let me in as Chompy, are you? No. Well, fine. Have to go figure that out later. My day is going well. Enjoying it, playing some Skylanders. Working on Skylanders videos that has been my day so far. But I'm gonna have to, like, I get to play for a couple hours here. Probably only be on for today. Might be a short one. It might only be 2 hours because I do need to go prep for one of my podcasts.
Anyway, you're doing great.
Because we're recording another episode tonight. What do you mean no music? Can you guys not hear the game sound, or you want other music? If you want other music, it's because I don't want to get in trouble for copyrighted material. All right. What am I looking for here? There is a bomb spot.
Skylanders of the era are stronger in this zone.
This bomb seems really far away.
Shine on.
All right. I'm glad the game sounds there. Should be.
Rise and shine.
Chill Bill. Why are there so many Chill Bills? He's like the only thing that can beat my spotlight. And he's everywhere. All right.
Shining the rest.
Go get that money so we can get some more upgrades to Spotlight. All right. Yeah, if we need to turn the sound up, let me know. I might not mess with it for this stream, but I can definitely change it up for future streams. But yeah, I know. Personal preference for me sometimes, like, I feel a lot of streams play the music too loud, but that could just be personal preference.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
Send bombs. Nope, get rid of Chill Bill. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'll take care of trolls all day. Oof.
Brighter than the sun.
Best way to defeat enemies, level up. I will always appreciate that. And of course, Chill Bill. Is it weird that I'm more worried about Chill Bill than I am about the big baddie? Oh, stay out of there. Purple flames of death. Got it. Yeah, get hurt by your own flames. Take that.
Bombshell defeated.
Have a good day, Oscar. Thanks for stopping in.
So what'll it be, old chap? Could you use a demolitionist turtle in your unit?
Sure, we can trap some people. Since I actually have my traps today.
And bomber. No way!
How much do I like Camel? Camel is my favorite. Camel is my favorite character out there. I just wish they made more of them.
Bombshell trapped.
Because that would have been more exciting for me. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Camel. Yeah, you can stay in there. That's fine.
Hey! Bombshell reporting for duty.
Bombshell. Ooh, Skystone. Alright, so that gets us our key. I can continue on here somewhere down there. See, the music is just so happy and cheerful. Like, okay, if you played me this track right here, I probably wouldn't say, hey, that was Skylanders, but in general, I can pick out Skylanders music. And villains are so overpowered. Does that experience go back to Spotlight? Should probably pay attention to that. Otherwise, pull her out again. She'll be back soon. All right, everybody, throw out some suggestions. Senseis for Imaginators. Who's your favorites? Imaginators. My go-to was... Man, it's been a while since I played that game. Let's see, Shortcut is in Trap Team. So, Imaginators, I played... Man. That's a good question. I need to... Don't mind me while I go look up who I played.
Don't trust you yet, though. They're pretty high-strung, being cooks, but they might warm up to you if you can prove yourself at our Skystone Smash game. It's something we made up to temporarily escape the madness of this high-pressure kitchen environment. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, Starcast. That was my go-to. I know he's going to be hard to find for a lot of people. But Starcast was my go-to. He was my number one. He was my main. And then Chain Reaction, I used a lot of too. So those are kind of my go-tos. Most of the villains are pretty good. Yeah, I know a lot of people say Pinata. Chaos, yeah, if he counts, that's, I mean, Chaos is OP, I think, but it definitely works. Goodwill Hunting from Volcanic Vault. Ooh, good luck. Green Base Trigger Snappy. That's a possibility. Possible. I know some people have had luck in secondhand stores these days. I've heard that.
This is a Skystone.
But yeah, there are still figures out there. It's just who's hunting them. So good luck. Let me know what you find. When they're new, so my site, I launched it in. I was just looking this up. It was February of 2013, and I feel that I had a decent following by the time that Swap Force launched. So that was in October of 2013. Like, it wasn't a huge following. It wasn't the biggest following that I ever had, but that, I mean, it only took a couple of months, partly because I had something that people wanted, the checklist. Like, that was a big deal. Like, that was something that I wanted. It just wasn't out there. And so I made it and I shared it. And anytime I saw someone asking, hey, is there a checklist out there? Like, I shared it with them. And that was the basis of my site. That's how it got started. All right. So, game of Skystones. Skystone. I love Skystones in just about every iteration. I don't remember exactly which games came out and which versions of Skystones came out in which games and which one I like the best. So please don't ask me to rank them. But I'll rank them someday. But yeah, I am a big fan of Skystones. I wish they would have done more with it. I wish they would have created more like physical Skystones. I would have loved to collect them. I know they made the little sets that came out like in the cereal boxes once. But I would have liked actual like Skystones, like big, thick, chunky Skystones like we see here in the game. I would have loved to collect those. Even if no one would play the game physically with me, like I would love to see those as collectibles. All right, what are we doing here?
You can place your
We're beating someone
Skystone
up.
in any of these 3 spots.
Wildstorm for a good price. Good luck. Unfortunately, yeah, Wildstorm right now is one of the rarest figures out there. He was a late release in the final game, and so yeah, everybody wants him. Everybody's looking for him. It's not gonna be easy to find.
Yours will win, but it will take 1 point of damage.
And yes, absolutely. I will be talking about Happy Birthday Ben Starcast. We'll get to that eventually. I'll be posting about it on the site actually once I get the I'm working on giving the site a little bit of an overhaul right now, and when I get that done, I'll have something up there about it. But yeah, definitely in the Starcast figure focus that we'll be talking about it in depth.
Sheep creep.
Sealed Enchanted Elven Forest pack for $5. That's amazing. Where'd you find that? 2 volcanic vaults for only $2. Can I have one? I mean, I honestly, volcanic vault is one of those things that I have never gotten my hands on. I mean, I haven't wanted to pay big ticket prices. I'm hoping I can run across one somewhere for a decent price, but I haven't been able to. All right, what we got? Let's throw one of these cards down. This is the teach me game. It's hard to lose.
I don't have a Sky Stone here. That means your stone will do 2 points of damage to me.
A board game, yeah. There's stuff they could have done with it. There's a lot of things they could have done with Skylanders that they didn't do. That they could still do, but no one has taken the time to do it yet. So, Netflix show. I only watched the first 2 seasons. I have to get to season 3 yet, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what I saw so far. It's a solid show. I mean, good cast and good writers. They know what they're doing. They did well with the Skylanders franchise. High five for $8. No, that's not a bad price. I mean, you think of it this way. $8 already is under retail price. And high five is actually one that's a little bit harder to find.
I'll try your hand against the other shoe chefs. Just remember to not take anything they say personally. It's a very stressful
So
job.
Brian, I will be discussing this in some future videos. Right now, I will tell you, be very, very careful when cleaning your Skylanders. Dusting, fine. I mean, the biggest thing for dusting is that you do it regularly.
A trap master of the fire element is required to open this gate.
And so you don't get that dust built up and get it in all of the cracks and stuff. You take some a can of compressed air to it. That'll help get in some of the cracks and crevices and stuff. But yeah, the biggest thing I would say is do it regularly or keep them in boxes, like sealed boxes, whether it's like a Rubbermaid or just a cardboard box or whatever, to keep some of the dust off of them that way. I know that it sucks if you want to display them, but it's going to help keep the dust off. Cleaning them for other methods, though, it's
Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this zone.
It is something that you have to be very, very careful with. It's not fun to do, and it's a very, very easy way to destroy your characters, destroy your figures. Basically, if you aren't super careful, water will get into any crack possible. And so even if you think you are being super careful, and even if you think that you have sealed off all the cracks, or you kept all the water away from the cracks, anytime it gets near a crack, it's going to seep into the crack. And it only takes a little bit of water. Most of the chips, the NFC chips, are attached to like a white piece of paper in the bottom of the figures. And so as soon as that paper gets wet, it just absorbs all the water and draws it straight into the NFC chip and can wreck a figure in seconds. So you can clean them with liquids, but I would stay away from it unless it's absolutely necessary. Otherwise, yeah, just keep them nice and clean in dry places, and that's going to be your best bet. Trading volcanic vault. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what I can do for a volcanic vault someday. If someone has one for sale or trade that they're willing to deal at a decent price, let me know. Might be interested. We'll see. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. Boo. Replay will be up later. Wait, Academy ends on a cliffhanger? Ooh, that's sad. Well, I guess that leaves the door open, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Settle down there. Yep. That's what happened to me. I know I talked about that a little bit in the last stream, but I let a lot of my Skylanders go, including a lot of my variants. It's something I'm not thrilled about. I kept the first appearance of every character, so I have like series 1 of every character, and a few of the variants that either I really liked or have some other special meaning for me. But I'm working on rebuilding a collection now, so it is what it is. I've met a lot of people that have sold off their collections, and most of them regret it. So, yeah. Wash 132 Skylanders every 2 months. Well done, Kitty. That's commitment right there. Yeah, I mean that's part of it, right? It is keeping the figures when you're anywhere near liquid, keeping them upside down, try to keep them away from the liquid. But even then, it doesn't always work. So, thank you, Kitty. Thank you for leaving the stream up. I appreciate you. The only one he kept was Tree Rex. Wow. Well, welcome back to the fold. We enjoy having everybody here. Skylanders for all.
Time to shine.
All right, back to Spotlight. See what we can do here. Eat that turkey,
Oh,
chicken, turkey, whatever it is. That bird. Discounts. Everybody likes a good discount. I like discounted figures.
rising up.
I'm actually working on a deal to possibly buy another collection. Why is this door locked?
So, Batterson says we can trust you.
But it'll take a little more than that to convince us.
Yeah, we weren't born yesterday here.
I haven't got
Ooh,
any ad.
that sounds
I
interesting.
do agree with my fellow sous chefs, though.
Skylanders art books.
If you beat me at Skystone,
I haven't looked into too much
we letting you in to
other
see the
Skylanders material outside of the figures. Like the figures are my thing. That's what I know. That's what I love. That's what I like to that's what I like to collect mostly. But I was talking with like Pirate Dad the other day, and you're talking maybe get into some other
Cuckoo clocker.
we could get into some other collectibles or other Skylanders stuff
Shredknot.
someday to kind of showcase some of that.
Shredknot.
And because there's a lot of other Skylander stuff out there. There's a lot of stuff. But that's part of the problem, is there's too much stuff. Good website where you can buy cheap Skylanders collections. Honestly, there's not really one good site where you can go do this. You just have to be vigilant and keep your eye out. I mean, I've gotten some from eBay. I've gotten some from Facebook Marketplace. There's a few other sites I've used from time to time. That's another video I should put out, honestly. But that's where I personally find the best deals. Right, is if you're willing to buy bulk, that's usually people looking to get rid of their collections quickly. You can usually talk them down on the price that they're asking, and you can find some nice pieces in there.
We serving you. Chef Pepperjack.
There's nothing that's ever guaranteed, and there's nothing like nothing focused on Skylanders like that. But that's something to look out for. So actually, yeah, after I departed Skylanders the first time, that is where I went. I actually went, oof, that really hurt. Wow. I need some health. Sorry, I don't want Spotlight to die here. Shoot. Actually, what I love about Skylanders games, you can rapidly pull someone off a portal to save their life.
Bringing the heat.
But yeah, I went over to Lightseekers, and that's it. Like, I actually started selling the Lightseekers cards. I wasn't so much into the toys, but I did check them out. I did have them in my possession. And they were good figures, but they were expensive. They were in a different class than Skylanders and the other Toys for Life stuff. Like they had, I mean, their figures were articulated. Their figures could talk to you. Like it was just completely different.
You like the heat? Ooh,
But yeah, I really got into the card game, and that's where they surprisingly won me over and a lot of people over. But they gave up on the card game too. They just couldn't keep up with it because that's not what they got into it to do. Like they were a tech company. They were not a collectible company. They were not a trading card company. And so things kind of went south. But I spent my time. That was the other site. The next site that I built was a online retail site to sell Lightseekers cards, and that's where I spent 2 years doing that. And I was the top seller. I bought more Lightseekers cards than I'm pretty sure anyone in the world, because I was the #1 site where you could get Lightseekers cards. So that was a lot of fun. That's what I spent a lot of time doing. But it didn't last. It didn't last. All good things must come to an end, right?
Look like you want to say we make this barbecue official.
So yeah, Lightseekers were cool. The figures were good, but yeah, they came in a little late and they were super pricey. I mean, originally they wanted like, what was it, 50, 60 bucks or something, maybe 70. I don't remember. It was a lot per figure. Granted, their figures did a lot more than other figures, but it's just not what the audience wanted.
Now we get to look like you want it extra spicy. Wow, that tastes good. You like the heat?
All right, that was rough. Yeah. Lobstar reminds me a lot of Starcast. Oh, it's throwing stars. One of my favorites. Always will be.
Just how I like it. Oh, puts the fire in the inside. All right. Look like you want it extra spicy. Hope you like me as well. Hotter than hot. Wow, that tastes good. You like the heat just how I like it. Ooh, wait. Oh, puts the fire in the inside. All right, whole lot of pepper. Hotter than hot. Wow, that tastes good. I told you.
Almost there. What else we got? Tough luck. You can finish them off. All right.
Just how you like the heat. You like the heat.
There we go.
Chef Pepperjack defeated.
Sorry, Judas. I was just talking about this earlier. I don't know my Skylanders music well enough to know which one I like the most. Platypus Stink Bomb and Cobra Doomstone.
Put a fire
Interesting.
to trap this villain.
Yeah, the trap masters are awesome. The trap masters, to get most of them back shouldn't be too bad. The traps could be tricky. Skylanders, your favorite game? Nothing wrong with that. I mean, look at me. I'm sitting here streaming Skylanders on a Monday afternoon. I think I like Skylanders a lot too.
Trapped.
Is it worth it to buy a dark trap? If you don't have a dark trap at all, I would say yes, definitely buy a dark trap. But yeah, I mean, if you already have one, you only really need one. So Facebook Marketplace, $40, Xbox One swap force, 8 swappers, 2 giants, and 10 cores. Oh yeah, that's the thing with Marketplace. Like people, I mean, if someone buys something on eBay, it gets marked as sold right away. Someone buys something on Facebook Marketplace, it's up to the seller to mark it as sold. So that's the tricky part there. Oh man, you guys know how much I hate not finishing these stars. What I mess up this time? All areas, no lives. Okay, I wasn't getting no lives on this one. I missed a gate. Yeah. You guys told me where the legendary treasure was. I definitely didn't get that, but I missed a couple areas, so I'm gonna miss a few things here. That makes sense.
More bad news, my queen. Now the Skylanders
The stickers are more rare. Yeah, I actually had either, I forget if it was either my dark or light expansion pack from Trap Team came with an extra set of stickers, and I'm pretty sure I kept them. I'll have to find out if I still have them somewhere. But yeah, I thought about that. Like I save all that stuff, but I never use it. It's all just for collecting purposes.
Oh, splendidly, my queen. I have constructed the weapon so that it can
Starlink,
energy of Trap Team.
another great idea, and kind of where we wanted Skylanders to go eventually, right? People had talked about, you know, we did the swapper thing, swap top halves and bottom halves. Could we do something with weapons, or switch out your arms, or switch out your head, or switch out your vehicle? Or, well, we did vehicles, I guess, but I mean, that's kind of what Starlink allowed you to do, right? They gave you the ships, and then they made them modular, so you could add different guns, or a different driver, or different pieces of the ship.
I'd rather have the gold.
And that's something that I think they did really well. But they just hit it at the wrong time. They hit it as Toys to Life was going out. If Starlink had come out like 2 years sooner, I think it would have done really, really well.
Oh, that is rich. Please tell us, what exactly is an evil?
How's the villain still alive? I mean, they got a lot of health, and apparently they're not phased. He's built up an immunity to lasers, I guess.
Winner takes all.
I want to thank you, Chaos.
Hey, don't worry about asking too many questions. Just
In a long
please be understanding if I don't get to answer them all.
Oh, and don't worry about your troll.
Figure focus for Drobot. He'll be coming. He'll absolutely be coming. He's one of the original 32. Those are the 32 that I'm doing first. So he's on his way. We have number 8 releasing this week. So it's got to be one of the next 24 weeks. So someday I may get to the point where I can release them faster than one a week, but with my current schedule and what else I got going on, that's all I can devote time to right now.
No one will expect it.
Not even me.
Yeah, Dark Traps and Echo are really tough to find. Dark Trap, like I said, at least there were multiple Dark Traps that you could get your hands on, so there were technically like multiple releases, as opposed to like Echo, where yeah, it was just one release. It was late wave, one per case. I don't understand why they do that.
What do they want with that Traptanium anyway?
Yeah, don't know. But I might have something back at my old house that could tell us.
You're welcome, Chef Patty.
Information.
Happy to answer.
And Callie, since Flynn here's got a bum leg, would you mind flying me and the Skylander out?
Wait,
What?
Oh, and on the way, I can tell you all about
So
it.
this, I mean,
Out there too.
I've heard it stated before that they always intended light and dark to be minor elements. And so it kind of made sense in Trap Team that they kept it to 1 or 2 characters per. But after that, I mean, that's kind of what they did. Like they gave us Superchargers was like 2 per element, except for light and dark where we only got 1 per element. So although, yeah, that's how it worked, I think, right? I'm not crazy there. But yeah, they I guess they just wanted to keep them more special in a sense. And yeah. Custom Skylanders. I haven't messed around with customization myself. It's not something that I've really gotten into. I know other people really get into it a lot, and I applaud them for it. They make some fantastic things, but I don't have the patience for it a lot of times. And when trying to paint things, especially small things with fine details, like my hand shakes too much. I struggle with that. So I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. But it may be something like if you have customs, tweet out a picture or send it to me on Facebook. I'll be happy to showcase them for you.
Okay, I think I got the hang of Flynn's ship.
All right.
You ready to fly out with me and Mags?
Do I think it could support a new? Yeah, if done right.
No problem. Let's not wait too long, though.
I think there's an audience for it.
And I want him to see
Like there's a portion of the audience from every Toys to Life game that we got that would love to see more, right? But a lot of people
Ready for another magical upgrade?
are kind of jaded at this point. It's hard to describe, I guess. It's
full bloom.
They feel like they got ripped off once, and so there are some people that will just never go back to it. But
Magical upgrade?
There are people like me who, I mean, I would probably give another one a shot, but at the same time, I would rather just Skylanders came back instead of creating something new. Like, just work with an existing IP. Like, I'd rather see more Skylanders than trying to figure out some new series. So there's that aspect to it too. All right, got a couple of upgrades here. I didn't even read what that did. This another. Does that do damage?
Illuminating numbers.
All right, so we got my I-beams, the halo rings that I don't even use. The I-beams do more damage because that's all you need is bright eyes. Heavenly aura damages enemies inside. Okay, I can work with that. Yeah. Price for Ninjini. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. There are people out there who don't quite understand the value of individual figures and think that every figure is valued the same. And so, yeah, if I have 500 Gil Grunts, you should give me $1,000 for them. I'm like, no, thanks. Can't do much with that. It's difference between different sort of creation crystals. So I mean, yeah, there's the different elements. The legendary crystals, I mean, it's just like the legendary figures. They're more just for collecting purposes than anything else. It's just a nice thing to collect. It'll show up in your collection in the game, but they don't do anything different as far as I know. As far as I remember, I don't think they give your character more power or anything because you still have to create the character. So mostly just for collecting. I've seen a lot of the rumors too. I haven't seen anything credible. I don't think they have anything in production right now. Especially with the way that Activision is going and consolidating all their companies, Vicarious Visions and Toys for Bob folks are now working on Call of Duty. So I'm not expecting anything anytime soon, but you never know. You never know. Things can change. Yeah, this right here. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Spotlight is a mix of Flashwing and Drobot. If that's true, that would explain why I love her so far. Like, Flashwing is a fantastic character. Drobot, I enjoy a lot. I can't say I use them a lot, but
you ready to fly out with me and
that's
Matt?
good to know. Imaginators feels impossible to collect. We're not getting pinata with biggest. Yeah, that can be rough. Some of those figures, pinata was one of them that just they were hard to find if you didn't get them the first round. There are a lot of people that were able to, but not everybody could. So you never know. Absolutely. I mean, just based on how they've gone about creating new games over the years and how they've committed to making sure the old figures always work.
So let's go.
I think there would just be so much backlash if you couldn't use the old figures somehow.
Yep.
Like I've talked about
Speaking of which,
before if we get like a Skylanders Smash style game. Like you got that whole roster of characters. I think even if they want to, get their money and they want to not allow the physical figures to unlock the figures in the game, like you still have to pay for that or something, pay DLC, whatever. I still think putting the old figures on the portal should unlock something. It can be something innocuous, it can be something trivial, but give the people something. Give the longtime fans who still have their collections, reward them somehow, right? And I think that's something that Skylanders has been good about doing over the years. It's something that I hope they continue to do if or when we ever get new games. It's something that I would expect them to do.
I just hope that fish hasn't eaten them. He tends to do that a lot.
Got Robo for free from your uncle. Nice.
Skylanders of the Earth element are stronger in this zone.
Well, looky here. We arrived just in time for a pirate party. I wonder if it's in our honor.
No worry, King of Portals. You're here now. That's all that matters. You can rewatch the show later if you want. Well, that was a pretty good damage boost. You're doing 60 damage before. Now we're up to 85 with one upgrade. I'm on board.
Walrus.
Yo ho ho.
That's right. Give these pirates. Take that, pirate.
Get off of here. Too many starfish.
go.
Okay. We might need to take care of you. Your starfish are quite annoying. You're almost as bad as a chill bill, except I can still move. Ooh, here, we should put you in a tunnel of light. Moonbeam.
That's right. Give these pirates what for. Take that, pirate.
Man, I did not gonna do a good job avoiding those starfish. There we go. Good job, Spotlight.
Brawlrus defeated.
Oh, thank you for stopping by, Vangelis.
Put a tech trap in the portal to trap this villain.
What is all this? I demand to speak to the person in charge. I'm a Brawlrus.
Not as annoying as Rufus, eh? That's interesting.
Put a tech trap in the portal to trap
Tech
this
trap.
villain.
I have one of those.
What is this? Some kind of vortex? Well then, vortex!
New Skylanders game. Be on the Wii or Nintendo Switch? Come on now. I hope that's a joke question. It would definitely be on the Switch. They're not making games for Wii anymore. Even Just Dance stopped making games for the Wii. Not even Just Dance is making games. Skylanders not going to go back to that. I know it was their top seller and all, but come on. Come on.
Tag ho!
Like the way you handle yourself there, Skylander. Real nice. Might be some wood you can use over there to repair the bridge. Not a very sophisticated invention, but hey, it works.
Trap Team didn't get any Halloween or Christmas variant? I don't think that's true. Okay, wait, did they not get a Halloween? Because they got Winterfest Lobstar. That was their Christmas one. But Halloween, did they not get a Halloween one? Anyone help me out with that? Trap Team Halloween. Trap Team Halloween. I feel like they got them most years after they started doing them in Giants. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, it seems weird if they wouldn't do it. Next Figure Focus. Figure Focus is coming out tomorrow. I just finished editing it before this stream.
Well, hot buttered toast.
So that one will be coming out tomorrow. Figure Focus comes out every Tuesday.
Better luck finding my information squid if we split up. Nothing personal, I swear.
Okay, so yeah, maybe no Halloween. Yeah, a lot of Easter. They got a lot of Easter figures. Had like a whole lineup. Oh, wait, I need this bridge again. Excuse me. Who knew Skylanders were such good construction workers? Christmas and Easter, no Halloween. Okay. Good to know. Oh, got anything else down here? Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. No, Brian, I don't think anybody ever got something like that going. I think that with if I understand you correctly, with like bringing your own toys to life, like from other games, getting them together, kind of thing, like licensing would be a nightmare.
Rising up.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of sad with, that we didn't get more light and dark variant stuff. Like, I guess the way they were designed, they almost looked and felt like variants themselves. And so, like, I get it, but at the same time,
Skylanders of the
it would have been an easy way to kind of expand make them more easily accessible if we had a variant of them, especially in-game variant.
Hey, you, matey. You're not a cheat, are
Got it,
you?
Brian.
What am I saying? Of course you're a cheat. Everyone's a cheat. That's why I never play cards anymore. All that cheat.
Would you like to play cards with me?
But I did have an idea for a new game once. One so wild and crazy it could only take place in my dreams. And the only creature bizarre enough to play was the I-5. Have him come see me sometime and I'll show him myself.
I-5. There's a very small chance. All right. Quick question. I-5, what element was that? I can check and see if I have him in a trap here, but I think it's kind of doubtful. I would be surprised if I had him. In the meantime, I will check out this undead. That is, of course, if I can find my undead. Like, where is shortcut? Everybody likes a good shortcut. Oh, you know where shortcut is? He's up on my shelf. That's why I can't find him in the box. Oh, here's light. Shoot. Well, maybe I do have him. I actually have a couple of light traps. We'll go back there in a minute.
Officer of the undead element is required to open this gate.
Thank you for your services, shortcut.
Skylanders of the undead.
Much as I love you, I need to level up Spotlight. Back you go. Pirate Dad, welcome to the stream.
Are stronger.
Things are going well. We're leveling up Spotlight pretty well. Whoa, I forgot about that. All right. Death by cannonball. Got it. Pirates are the worst, aren't they? All right, where am I going even? Probably across this way. Oh, well, that didn't work. Can't squeeze through there. Okay, at least you block it for me. Thanks. Doink.
X marks the
Go grab some food. Absolutely. I'm gonna have to do that. That's like I said, that's why I'm gonna have to cut this one off. Ooh. How is it 4:30 already? That's how time flies when you're having fun. I mean, there's so much truth to that saying.
Oh.
All right. Oh, no, there's a hat up there too. Shoot. Oh, get up there. Doink. All right. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to make this a shorter stream because I still need to prep for my other podcast tonight. So I have to eat before that too. So we'll stay as long as we can. I'll stay till at least 5 my time. That's another half hour. Plus 12 the critical, sure. Sounds good. Switch up the hat.
A true vision.
So yeah, at least another half hour. We'll see if we can get another hour in or so. See if I actually remember to check the clock. Thanks, Oscar. Thanks for stopping by. So, organizing the traps, John, I don't have a great solution. And it's something I have for a long time wanted to create. Back in the day, when would this have been? Trap Team was 2014. So this would have been 6-7 years ago. It's probably about 6 years ago. I started looking into creating a custom trap box. It was similar to the trap box that you could purchase from like Toys R Us or whatever. But that trap box was like cardboard. I wasn't a fan of it. I didn't pick it up. All right, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, for anybody wondering from my last stream, sorry to interrupt, John, but the light rocket that we got from the last unboxing that I did, it is in fact
Lobgoblin.
Rebel Lobgoblin. So that was a nice bonus there that we got. In any case, I bet you my light rocket that I already have
Lobgoblin
is Rebel Lobgoblin as well. So then we have my other piece here, my most treasured trap. This light yawn trap that I have. It's the only yawn trap that I have. Wait, do I really have nothing in that trap? Well, so much for that. I guess I don't have i5. So I have to work on that later. But John, for the traps, like that was something I was designing. Like I had it designed actually, and I had a fancy cover for it, and I was pricing out parts and stuff for manufacturing.
Rising up.
And I was getting ready to put it up as like a Kickstarter to try to get this fancy trap box produced. And I just couldn't get everything together in time. And by that time, you know, the next Skylanders game was out, and I wasn't sure if people would still be looking for something like that. So I had plans, and like I still kind of want to build something for myself at least. And if enough people are interested, I mean, maybe it is something I can get produced on a smaller scale. If that's something enough people are interested in seeing, it would be something that like I'd have to get some prices figured out, and I'd have to take pre-orders and such and get a certain number of pre-orders to make it work it. But yeah, if that's something you're interested in, let me know and I can definitely look into it again. No, let's not do that. Let's go here.
Chompy made. Heart boost.
So yeah, as for traps, I mean, I have them sitting in a box, and kind of like everything else, it's actually not even a box. It's the trap tray that they sent out with the starter packs, which I hate how it's set up, and most of my traps didn't even fit into the standard one. They actually fit in the dark one better from the dark edition. But I just actually flipped that upside down, and so it's like a very shallow box, and I store them in there. It's nothing fancy. They're very accessible. Then I just never know who's in what trap then. because I don't have them labeled, and I change them all the time. Because you've seen it in the stream already. I change up those things a lot. We'll sacrifice you over here. Why don't you care for the yawn traps?
Brawl and chain.
I honestly think it's not the best design, but it's probably top half at least. I think there's a lot worse ones out there. Thank you for the exact date, Pirate Dad. Yes, October 5th. Like all the games were in October, a year apart. And I kind of appreciate this third in 2011. So the first game was 11, second game 12, third game 13, fourth game 14. Circuit board. Oh, the cry cut board. Okay. Yeah, that would be interesting. Sort them by the rainbow. All right, we need to protect you.
Chef Pepperjack.
I forgot about those special powers.
Spice it up.
Totally forget about the powers. It's been a while since I played this game.
Slobber Trap. The Gulper.
But yeah, I still stand by it. Sky stones. There need to be physical sky stones. Physical, collectible, actual stones. They don't actually need to be made of stone. They can be made of plastic. I don't care. But something more than the little square paper ones we got from General Mills. So yes, thank you everybody that's been sticking around the stream. We're having a good stream so far. Some new questions, some new faces. Good numbers. Racking up those hours, getting towards those 4,000 watch hours. So we can get to that chaos giveaway. I know everybody wants the chaos giveaway. I get questions about it just about every stream. So, yeah, that's what we're working towards. We're going to get there. We're making good progress. I was just saying earlier, we're somewhere around like 1,500 hours right now. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but we've gained like 400 hours in a week. Like, that's pretty impressive. Like 400 hours. That's a lot of watch time. But that's also why we're doing these streams, because they rack up those hours. And together, we can make that 4,000 happen. What do you mean that works as sky stones? Oh, something in the works. In the works. Interesting. We'll have to talk about that. Tweet me a picture of the current board. Okay, John, thank you very much. I will definitely check that out after the stream. And see what you got going on there.
Rise and shine.
Actually, John, is it something that... Okay, bad guys. Hold on a minute. Is your solution for... I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to knock him down there. Like, I can just run away now, right? Except I want the experience, so I'm gonna go fight you. Mastermind. But John, yeah, is your solution for for whatever your trap solution, is that something that can be replicated easily? Is that something that is that a design that we could use potentially? Do you like it? Are you looking for something better? Is that where the question came from? You don't like your solution and so you want something better?
are stronger in this zone.
Mastermind, you seem so weak compared to everybody else that I fought. Hey, come back here. Had you trapped. But
Mastermind.
yeah, I'm curious to know. Thanks for stopping by, Brian. Have fun at work. I know it can be hard to do. I don't know what you do for a living, but I hope you enjoy it.
If I could possess you right now, I would probably capture me.
I will capture you. All right.
Hey, you're not supposed to use magic against me.
My favorite Skylander or element. My favorite Skylander is Camo. My favorite element, though, as I've been discussing this with you guys on stream, like I think it's undead. Like more, I enjoy more undead characters than any other. I think so. I don't know exactly why that is, but that's what I'm going with.
Back to some whiz-biz.
The water hammer. There wasn't a water hammer, was there? There's a life hammer. And a earth hammer, I think. Oh, you want 3D printed. That's interesting. Okay, thank you for the confirmation, Pirate Dad. Yeah, water log holder was the log holder trap in general. That design I did not care for. Yeah, that was it was weird. I don't care for the name either. The traps. Most of the names are okay. Most of them. I did not care for a lot of those names though. Did I grab? Yeah, I got the key. Okay. But yeah, I think they could have come up with better names. I thought I had better names for some of them, but in the long run, we went with the official names. Because we got the official names, it only made sense.
Uh-oh. Looks like we got ourselves a classic case of gate in the way. Switch inside, that opens it. But also a lot of bad guys in there. Want to take care of them?
I can take care of them. Except my timer ran out.
Are stronger in this zone.
Alright, I'm telling you, we need a speed hat for Spotlight here. Still a little bit too slow. That's the hat I put on everybody, though. Anything with a high speed level. Other stats I can deal with. Having low numbers, but you need a high speed number because they're all too slow. Come here, Bombshell. Alright, one more up here.
Outshining the rest.
Yeah, Skylanders is super nostalgic. It's part of the reason I got back into it. I love it. There are other people streaming it though too. I'm not the only one. So if you want some more Skylanders content, it's out there. I don't know if they're actively streaming right now, but two that I've seen stream it recently have been Crash the Skylands and Two Wee Me. So don't be afraid to check them out. Tell them I sent you. Today I'm I was saying I might have to be out of here. I'll be here at least another 20 minutes. 5 o'clock my time. Today's probably going to be a shorter stream because I have a podcast I have to plan for tonight. I have to prep for tonight. But even if I cut out early tonight, I will be back. I'm planning to be back on Thursday. There is something that could get in the way of that. Hopefully it doesn't, but that's the current plan, is to stream on Thursday as well. And if all goes according to plan, that will be a longer stream. That will be something I hope to do, minimum probably 4 hours, maybe longer. But yeah, that's something. The claw.
Now just drop him in the drink. By that, I mean the water.
So yeah, that's the plan for today. At least another 20 minutes. Maybe I can get in another hour, but I think that'd be stretching it. So I'll probably just call it early today, and then I'll be able to come back on Thursday, hopefully. But don't forget, Tuesday, your assignment is to watch Figure Focus. Wednesday, I'll have another Skylanders Dictionary out. So make sure you watch those. Make sure you share those videos. And that will all count towards our 4,000 watch hours.
Just about anywhere will do.
But yeah, that's the plan. That's what we got going on for this week. Yeah, a lot of exciting stuff. Like, we definitely trying to increase what we're doing on this channel. Trying to, like I said, I'm working on redoing the SCL website.
Villains are stronger in this zone.
So that's taking some time too. But it will all hopefully be for the best in the end. And
Skylanders of the water element are stronger in this zone.
I'm trying to spend. Please, come on, really? I want that chest. If I didn't want that chest, I would not be messing around with this. But yeah, a lot of exciting changes coming, and once I get that site done, there's going to be a lot of changes there as well that I hope at least some of you will appreciate.
Skylanders of the water element are stronger in this zone.
But that's another big project right now. That's missed throwing that one. That's taking up a lot of my time. So when I get the website done, I'll be able to devote more time to videos and such, or streaming. So we'll see how that goes, but there we go. Got like an extra second on my clock. That's it.
Lighting the way. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Pepperjack. It's a rough fight, that's for sure. But they had some fun with it, and now that you can jump in Skylanders, like they're gonna make the most of it.
A Skylander coming back for another game of
Least favorite Trap Team monster. Trap Team is Monster Marsh. Section with the protective bubble, yeah. Everybody's gonna have their favorites and least favorites, and even within a game, it's gonna be rare that you're gonna enjoy every part of it. But your least favorite is probably someone else's favorite. That's usually how it goes.
Chill Bill.
Like I was saying, that there are people who think Swap Force is the best game out there, and there are people who think Swap Force is the worst game out there. I'm somewhere in the middle, but that's just how it goes.
Shield Shredder.
That's not good. Nope. Good pull off the deck.
Cuckoo Clocker.
We don't need you yet. Throw you up there.
The Gulper.
Anybody else like playing Skystones? I'm gonna play Skystones every time I can.
Bombshell.
I enjoy it. As simplistic as it may seem, like I think it's a good idea for a game, and it probably could be expanded to some extent. But
Chef Pepperjack. Fireball. Spice it up.
yeah, that was part of the charm of Spyro's Adventure, is that like you were building that machine, and so like I said, every kind of land had its theme that you went through.
Cuckoo Clocker.
Take that and that. Good to know. Like I said, I don't remember all the different versions of Skystones. Like I don't remember which ones came in which game and necessarily the rules of all of them. But I always know I looked forward to a new version of Skystone Smash, or a new version of Skystone. Put it that way.
Stellar performance.
It's something I enjoy. I enjoy it more than the lock puzzles. I mean, I enjoy the lock puzzles too, but if I have my choice, I'd rather play Skystones.
Outshining the rest.
We got lots of money now. If we're to delete a Skylander, who would it be? Oof. That's, man, I don't even know where to start with that question. I mean, I have a hard enough time picking characters I like. I've never really thought about who I don't like. And I mean, that's kind of the thing too, is like I haven't played all of the characters, so I don't even know for sure which ones I don't like. I mean, I've always said, like,
Ready for another magical upgrade?
Gil Grunt, as much as people like him, he's not one of my favorites. Like, I would much rather play from the original 3 with Trigger Happy or Spyro. And so I don't know that I would delete Gil Grunt, though. I don't think he's that bad. I'm trying to think of who I don't like, though. I know there are characters I just try to avoid and I don't care to play as, but I can't offhand think of who that might be. Okay, choose your path. That's got to be the I-beam attacks, right? That's my favorite move. Yeah, I don't use the rings, so we're definitely going top path. Can we get some more? Still got a lot of money. Probably getting more expensive now. All right, so shoot a Heavenly Aura with I-beams to power it up, and ooh, that's kind of what I've been trying to do. So if it actually does more damage now, cool. I'm on board.
Brighter than the sun.
Shroom Boom, I'm not surprised to hear people say that. I don't have that much experience with Shroom Boom. Like, I want to give him a fair shake before I kick him out of the fold there. But that's the general opinion that I seem to get from people. The 32, yeah, they're the OGs. Exactly. Can't mess with them. Isn't a Skylander you dislike just some you like more than others? That's a good way of putting it. That's for sure. I think there are probably some I dislike though. Chill. I think Bullseye would have been a better core for Giants. Yeah, I mean, you never know. Shroom Moon's kind of useless. Man, I'm going to have to pull out a Shroom Boom one of these times and see if it's as bad as everybody says. Actually, nope, I wouldn't have him in this box because he was a giant. So yeah, maybe for the next stream, I'll just pull out Shroom Boom to see what he's like, even though he's not a Trap Team figure. I know there was a version of him in Trap Team, but like I said, I got rid of all my Series 2, 3, 4s at one point. I do have some of them back now, but I know I have Series 1 at least. Do I need another bomb? Not yet, at least. Okay. I will. Got it. Shroom Boom reminds you of Zook. Zook is one that I want to like. I like his design a lot, but I also haven't had a lot of playtime with because he's not. Even from the original 32, he was one of the last ones that I got my hands on. So I just don't have that much experience with him.
Skylanders of the water element are strong.
Looks like our path is blocked, but luckily we've got another crane. I stocked up on these things years ago. Just pick up those pirates and move them out of the way again.
So there's a question for you. Shroom, in general, I tend to like ranged characters. So can you tell me, is Shroom Boom more of a ranged character? I would assume he is with that slingshot. Because that would seem to make me like him a little bit more, I'm guessing. Oh, that's gonna miss. To figure focus after the original ones. Absolutely. That is the plan right now. I remember disliking the timing of these guys. So after we're doing the original 32 first. That's what my VIPs have decided. We're going to stick to the original 32. Once we get through those 32, we will start to mess around with the other characters. I think it makes sense to move on to Giants next. We'll see what people think, but that is probably the current plan after that, and then just kind of move forward through the games. I mean, I guess that's going through them kind of in sequential order like that makes the most sense to me. But I could probably be persuaded otherwise. Shroom Boom is a ranged character. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm willing to give him a shot. I'll give them all a shot. I just haven't gotten to that point yet.
See the light.
Did anybody else ever wonder what happened to all those pipes that were on deck here? I think that's the part that always confused me. More defensive and strategy. Kind of like a sword character in Smash. Interesting.
Crawl and chain.
That seems weird. Yeah. Maybe it's just a... Do you think it's kind of just a unique combination for a Skylander and not quite as smash and grab that you have to think a little bit more, and that's why people don't like him. I mean, it seems kind of sad to say that they don't like him because you have to think, but I mean, I could see that being the case where it's not as intuitive. I've seen that with other characters before that have very strong attacks, but it's like a combination of buttons as opposed to just, you know, mashing the square button.
You won't catch me, but I might catch you.
Okay, that charged up beam is pretty stellar. Oh, get these fish off me. No, she's gonna dominate if you... No! Should have pulled her off. Should have pulled her off. Thought she could make it. Well, shortcut. I know you're maxed out, but you can finish up this fight.
Cut to the chase.
Brawl and Chain defeated.
Water trap, sure.
In the portal to trap this villain.
Need an extra
I got one of those.
Oh, my true love will
Food
always
fight is underrated. He's one of your favorites. Yeah, I think I didn't have any problem with a major problem with food fight, other than I didn't use him that much because he was a core Skylander once again. Like I was saying, like the core Skylanders and Trap Team I just didn't get to use because the Trap Masters were so much more powerful. The Trap Masters were the focus of the game, and it just didn't make sense that they made so many core Skylanders on top of all the Trap Masters. When you have to, yeah. Oscar, I think you're kind of right with that. That if the more complex characters are just going to be set aside more quickly, especially in a game that was, you know, we've discussed that before. It's a game that just was designed and targeted at 6 to 12-year-olds. It's not something that little kids want to think about.
Too late.
So I get it, but I don't want to write them off that quickly. Yeah. That's part of it too. Like I just love that I can just sit back here, play this game on hard, and be okay. Like, yeah, I lose a couple lives here and there, but for the most part, it's very doable. Trap Master.
Cut to the chase.
All right, fist bump. Welcome back to the portal.
Knock knock. Too late.
You were my guy before we discovered Spotlight. So let's see if we can level you up a little bit more too.
Villains are strong.
There we go. Well done, sir. Well done. Villain, you say? Sure, we have one of those.
Coming in. That's time to rumble.
Well, yeah, but I mean, playing as a different character. Like I explained to new people who haven't played Skylanders before, like the other figures are like extra lives. If you're playing Super Mario, you get extra lives and you just keep playing and playing and playing. And that's what these other figures are. Like that's the only way to really think about them is they are your extra lives. So it kind of sucks that you have to pay for your extra lives as opposed to like earning them in game. And I think that turns some people off. But if you don't think about it that way,
as luck would have it, I just found my information squid. It's hanging somewhat suspiciously in that net.
yeah, that's why you don't rage, because you know you have extra lives. It just sucks when you get to nightmare mode. That's challenging in most games. Nightmare mode, especially if you get to chaos and one hit knocks out just about any Skylanders. They basically can't get hit. Otherwise, you need a roster of hundreds of Skylanders. I haven't actually calculated how many Skylanders I've gone through in a nightmare mode battle with chaos, but it's more than I'd like to admit, that's for sure. But that can be something I do going forward for sure. I can keep track of how many figures I actually use. Actually, I wonder, I probably have some recorded battles already of chaos battles in some of my old videos, some of the old playthroughs. You could probably actually count how many although that's not going to be a Nightmare. I didn't usually record my Nightmare playthrough. I don't think. I could be wrong on that, but I usually recorded like my first play, which was probably on like medium or something. And then maybe another playthrough if I was collecting stuff.
Of the earth element is required to open this gate.
Taking charge. Charging ahead.
Yeah. Get it, that would be it. Trying to
Skylanders of the earth.
I mean, I tell people it's possible to beat the game with just the starter pack, but especially on the harder difficulties, you're likely going to want to have more figures. I mean, it's technically possible to beat the game with one figure, but I wouldn't want to try it. Yeah, I'm not going to get very far. What are we doing here? Okay, you go over here. And you can get pushed over there, maybe? Nope. Did I miss something? Oh, okay. Just go this way. Push. Really? Why won't you push? Oh, fine. I guess that's the nice part about Skylanders too. They don't let you mess these things up. That's unique. Am I supposed to be able to get there from here? Or is that just to show me there's something there? Just have to get there this way. Oh, here we go. Okay. I see what's going on. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played this game. There's always a way. Only had Spotlight, Food Fight, and Trigger Happy. That's quite the trio. But Spotlight for the win. Thanks for staying up, Kitty. Take care. Have a good night. Yeah, with only one trap, that could be tricky too. Although at least, I mean, one trap is nice because the villains are that much more powerful. Ooh, we have a little bit of speed in this hat. We'll put that up.
totally dig the new
Beating Nightmare on Swap Force, level Trigger Happy wasn't as hard. But yeah, I mean, Trigger Happy's awesome. I mean, his attacks, you can just kind of spam them and go to town on anybody once you have them upgraded like that.
Let's go!
It also depends which game we're talking about, because different games are gonna be different difficulties as well. Sure, we'll go this way first. More pirates. Time to build a bridge.
Villains are stronger in this zone.
Brace for impact!
Get out of here.
By a landslide!
Blue butterfly. Which level is this? This is wow. I've been playing this level too long. Which level is this? Someone can help me out. I completely blanking on the name of this level. All right. Yeah, the Clux fight from Tower Time. That was an interesting one, that's for sure. Bridge sections, yeah. I love when they turn the bridge sections into actual like puzzles. Because then it's actually
No, I am not.
Instead of just transporting one bridge from one place to another, like it's a game designed for 6-year-olds. There's actually some strategy to it, and you have to use your brain a little bit. I appreciate that.
What I need are the finest cheeses in all of Skylands. Naturally, those are all stored in some mysterious tropical ruins, and only Chef Pepper.
Thank you. Yes, Rainfish Riviera. That would be the name of the level. But yes, Mesmerelda's fight. I mean, anyone who's ever played Skylanders knows exactly what you're talking about if you mention Mesmerelda. So I can agree with that.
Chef Pepperjack.
All right, we did get Pepperjack. He's already evolved, but I want to see if this quest does anything or not.
It is truly an honor to be in your presence.
Or if it's just going to be magic. Hey, you're upgraded.
That is why you, and only you, can help me procure the finest cheeses in Skylands, located in one of the strangest jungle
That sounds like I have to do something, right?
Are you ready, sir?
Aye, aye. Gathered cheese. Got a big piece of cheese right back here on the wall.
Makes them the ideal place to store amazing cheese. But the angry, evil head who haunts the place makes it slightly less ideal. He'll chase after you the second you pick up cheese. So get each piece to the basket as quickly as possible.
Can't actually wear a cheese head with headphones on.
Join the cheese.
Let's go. Chef Pepperjack, why are you so slow?
Who dare steal my cheese?
Great!
I steal your cheese.
I'm running with cheese!
He stole your time!
It's okay, I got plenty of time. Gotta go find that basket.
He stole your time!
Oh wait, was that what that jumper was for? Just take me back to the basket. Oh, that's gonna fall.
You got the cheese to the basket.
Sweet. Chef Pepperjack is pretty awesome as a villain. Like I have a very, very hard time understanding how Chef Pepperjack did not become a figure in Imaginators.
You stole your time.
That's because I stole his cheese.
Check it out.
Nice job.
Hot plate coming through. Woohoo! I will.
You're doing great, Chef.
Check it out.
Running with eaters.
Hot plate coming through. Who dares steal my cheese?
I dare steal your cheese.
My cheese.
No thanks.
You
Goes in the
got
basket.
cheese to the basket.
For safekeeping.
Amazing! And I guess it just goes to show why you are the master chef of Skylands. If you will permit me, sir.
Thank you for the hints.
Make you something with all
If I was paying attention to the
Riviera.
chat while I was doing that, that would have helped a lot. Thanks, Pirate Dad.
Thanks so much for finding the cheese. And
I mean, I suppose they could have been, but
please accept my
it seems like he should have been a
cheese
first
play
round
as token of
character.
my esteem.
I mean, would have made such a great figure. So much better than some of the other ones they chose, I think, actually. I mean, they did pretty well. And there are some that, like, would have been hard to pass up, but it's...
Time to rumble.
Like, honestly, like, I'm not a big fan of Wolfgang, but just given his lineup in the story and that we've seen him in other games and such too, like, it's hard to imagine they wouldn't make a Wolfgang figure. But I think his figure is actually kind of bland. Whereas Chef Pepperjack would have been awesome. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Yeah, for if you're thinking about weapon classes and such, or battle classes, like, yeah, they didn't all quite fit. But I mean, you had to fit Chompy Mage in there somewhere. So you would have had to rotate a lot of characters through to figure out to make those work. I'm sure someone's done it already. Tried to rearrange them. Versus Gordon Ramsay, sure. There should totally be something off that edge. It's a weird dead end. Trap Master is needed to break this Traptanium.
Cut to the chase.
No, you don't need him back on the portal.
I'll take a little off the top.
Yeah, I don't want to give him the gold.
Knock, knock.
All right, so looking at the time, I think this is going to be the last level. Whenever I finish this up here, we should be getting near the end, I believe. But this is going to be it for today. Not that I don't want to keep playing. Not that I haven't had a blast with you guys, but I just have other things going on today that I need to attend to. So once again, if you haven't seen the whole show today, it'll be available later on.
Fate makes sense in a crazy kind of way.
It will all help towards our 4,000 watch hours. So we can get to our chaos giveaway.
Well, now it's just
And many giveaways after that. Chaos is just the beginning. I want to reward you guys right off the bat for helping me get to those 4,000 hours. But that is the goal. That is the first place we're headed.
Sure is good to have my information, Squidback. Sorry you had to go inside the rainfish's mouth to get it, though, Skylander.
So this thing can really tell us all about Traptanium?
It can tell us just about anything, Callie. Except, of course, a good recipe for guilt-free brownies.
But yeah, I think this has been another successful stream. Thank you guys for showing up again. Thank you guys. I mean, I don't know if this is the best time for everybody else. Afternoons are good for me. Like I said, it's 3 o'clock Central Time. I know we've gotten some people from around the world. It was 1 a.m. wherever Kitty was. So I mean that's puts her like 8 hours off of where I am. We missed a hat. I was so close to getting my 3 stars. Would have been the first one. Man, that's disappointing. Anyway, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. That's going to help us. Hit thumbs up. That's going to help us. Share this video with anybody you know who likes Skylanders. Let them know what we're doing. Let them know what we're trying to do. Let them know that we're trying to get to the 4,000 hours. Watch this video. Watch any old videos, any old streams, any old videos. Everything will help. Everything counts towards those watch hours. The faster we can get there, the better. We only have to get there once. Once I get my channel monetized, it'll kind of stay there for a while, so we'll be good. But we are Figure Focus on Tuesday. Then tomorrow, next Figure Focus coming out tomorrow. Skylands Dictionary on Wednesday. Thursday, I am planning another stream with a special guest. I don't know. Should I mention who the special guest is? I don't know. We'll think about it. But yeah, we got that. We got all that coming up. If all goes well on Thursday, that stream will happen. Like I said, there is something that could happen that that's kind of up in the air right now that I don't know if it will prevent me from doing the stream or not. But that's the current plan. 3 o'clock again, my time, Central Time. So we'll do that.
Hello, I mean, friends. It is I, Chaos.
It's all headed in the right direction right now. So
I've tried to do many times in the past.
We'll let Chaos give his little spiel here before getting out. But any last questions for me? Do I like superchargers? I've been telling people honestly, like Vicarious Visions are their games are on the bottom of my list. I think Superchargers is below Swap Force, so it's probably my least favorite game. It's not that I don't like it. I like all Skylanders. Kind of like Pirate Dad before was saying, he likes all Skylanders. He just likes some more than others. I like all Skylanders games, just some more than others. So, I mean, it's not that I don't like Superchargers. I will play it. I will replay it. But if I have to rank them, because you guys like me to rank things, it is going to be on the bottom of my list. So I'll put that out there. We'll go open this present, but we're going to open it with Spotlight in case there's any
Time to shine.
experience in here. Get her leveled up faster. We could probably fist bump a few more upgrades too. Well, while I'm thinking of it here, I know he could just collect a bunch of money.
Stellar performance.
Trinket. No, I don't need to wear a trinket. You recently made a video I might find interesting. What video would that be? Well, what was I doing? We're gonna give fist bump some upgrades. What's the title of your video? That's true. The Chaos Doom challenges. I I ran across that Chaos statue the other day, and Chaos, what are you doing down here? Get out of my way.
Ready for another magical upgrade?
That was a part of this game that I'd forgotten about that I really did enjoy. And you're right, that could be a good way to get some of these guys level up faster. So maybe we'll sprinkle some of that in the next stream. That might be something though I have to focus on a little bit more too, which might not inhibit my ability to chat with you guys a little bit, but can definitely give it a shot and see how it goes. Wait, am I like 12 coins short? Come on. I know there's coins around here somewhere. Gotta go grade papers. Have fun, John. I'm glad I can give you a little break. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find 12 coins around here, am I? Find like 3. All right, well, this upgrade may have to wait until next time when I actually have money. All right, so we're going to call it there. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you for all your support, whether it be just in watching or financially. You can support me at supportscl.com. Go check that out there. Like I said, I don't have this channel monetized right now, so I can't, do fun things like super chats or just getting ad revenue from this. But if you do want to support me financially right now, you can go become an SCL VIP at supportscl.com. Scrolling across the bottom of the screen right there. Go check that out. I got a few options for you there. Hopefully there'll be some more stuff coming there soon too. Some other options to go along with it. But yeah, thank you. Thanks, Oscar, for hanging out with us today. Thank you to everybody else who's been here. It's been a blast as always. And so with that being said, 2 more videos coming out this week. Hopefully a stream on Thursday, and hopefully I will be able to see you then.